Wakey, wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stat of You, the podcast where I, Phil, have my friend Tom in the room again, and this time to open a fucking album together.
A fucking
album. Yeah, that's right. We're skipping all the Skiz code again because we want to do fun stuff when we're in person, right?
Yeah, but also I think, part of it has to do with the fact that I already know the name of it. I had seen it pop up from time to time.
Well, yeah, it was really everywhere.
Especially when especially when I go to add music to my playlist and whatnot. Right. I see it and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't, but today Larry, let's just start this one off with. You tell that. So today we went into town and we had some Korean barbecue,
which was delicious.
It was so fucking good. My shirt smells like sesame oil. It's true. It's true.
Tom made me smell it and he tried to kiss my forehead.
I did, yeah. He wouldn't let me though. He kept backing away. Anyway, as we were sitting there, some people walked in, and the girl that happened to sit right behind Phil at the table, behind us, right behind Phil, was wearing a what is it called?
Maxident.
A Maxident t-shirt, and I was like, oh my god, a Stay in the Wild. Should we tell her about the podcast?
And how did that go?
Well, we sat there deliberating for a long time, basically since she sat down to when we left, and we kept trying to come up with, like, what do you say? What's the least
cringe way to do this?
Yeah, I don't know.
And we made a huge mistake. I feel like in general,
which was.
You know what? I don't think we made a huge mistake. I think we did the right thing. I think we overthought it. Because what we eventually decided was that if Tom or I go up to these two girls at a table and be like, hey, do you like Stray Kids? Like, that's not...
It's super weird.
That's super weird.
Right.
That's not going to feel safe. And Jeanette was right. She was like, they're going to be under the impression that you're like hitting on them or something.
Right.
It's like weird to do like when somebody's like having a dinner.
Yeah.
So the best option was for Jeanette to talk to them. Which she did, but she also like panicked, just basically said like, I like your shirt. Do you like Stray Kids? Me too. All right, see us. Anyway, we can go now. And then like, we just fucking booked it. And that was, so we didn't mention the podcast. We just were awkward and then left. So yeah. It was good. But the food was good.
Well, so, here's something that we can say, I guess, because maybe this person listens to the podcast already. We'll never know. Or maybe one day they will, and they'll be listening to this episode.
And they're going to be like, wait a minute.
Yeah. So if you were in Austin, we were in Austin.
Yeah, in Austin.
Right? If you were in Austin.
All you can eat Korean barbecue in front of Kinokuniya.
Yeah.
We were there.
We saw you. Jeanette talked to you. But we failed to tell you about the pot, but I think I figured it out now.
Okay.
Because
yeah. Let's hear it.
I've come up with, I think, the most business-like, and yet this is the business casual way of saying it, I feel like.
Yeah, okay.
And keeping it like nice and short, not lingering on it too long, and just letting them kind of, like just give them the information and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Which is we need cards, right? We need to have...
Yeah, we've talked about that, in the chat and stuff. Mm-hmm.
Some sort of card at this point. And then, just say, like, if you see them out in the wild, you just go up and you say, hey, I noticed you're wearing, or whatever, I noticed, are you a stay or whatever? And then just say, if you're into podcasts, we actually have a podcast where we talk about Stray Kids. So if you're into that, and then like hand them the card, be like, if you're into that, you can check it out. If not, that's cool. Just glad to see a stay in the wild,
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then you leave.
Yeah. No pressure. Just give them the info, get out. And if they want to continue talking to you, you can. Like,
I will
think
never
that's-
do the stay pose, and there's a very good reason for that. It's not that I have anything against the stay pose. It's that I would have to be a stay in order to do that. And as we all know, I am not a stay. I can't be a stay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, we talked about it, and also we still plan to like go back and watch the Weekly Idol episode where that came out. So like we're gonna do that. No worries. Like it's gonna happen sometime. Mm-hmm. But tonight we're watching Maxident.
I just had a thought. Whenever we are done, if we're ever done, when we finish the podcast, when we're recording the last episode ever, and it's official, like I'm a stay, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
You have to say like something like, "And now I've made you a stay." Sign off.
Stupidest, cringiest shit ever. I will definitely do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Tom, tonight we're watching we're gonna watch the stuff. We're gonna open our albums in person. Mm-hmm. So when you're not sure who someone is, you can just hold them up, and I'll just be like, "It's on," and nobody has to know this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We got a lot of things queued up. We're gonna start with the Maxident trailer. I'm gonna turn the monitor towards you so you can actually watch it. And so and then we'll talk about the character that was on the back of the shirt.
I didn't even notice there was a character on the back of the shirt.
You did.
No, I did not. Saw.
You saw the front of the shirt?
Yeah, because they came toward us, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because she had a jacket on.
Oh, okay.
Right, and she took the jacket off after she sat down, and you were obviously blocking my view of her from that point on. So all I saw was the front of the shirt, and I saw Maxident, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's a stay." Well, I immediately grabbed my phone and texted Phil, "The girl behind you is wearing an Maxident shirt."
Yeah.
All right, Tom, that's the Maxident trailer. What do you think? What kind of what vibes are you getting?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. What'd you see?
I saw
you saw our boys.
A heart monster.
You saw a heart monster. You sure did. There was a heart monster. Mm. Now, JYP made a mistake. Okay.
Well, when doesn't he?
I mean JYP Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
But JYP Entertainment made a mistake. You see, what they did was they showed us this giant heart monster, and then they didn't give it a name or tweet about it. And so Stay decided to give it a name on their own. Mm. And that name is pronounced differently depending on who you ask. But I, since the beginning, have called it Pee-Pee.
Oh, Pee-Pee. That's why people were saying Pee-Pee. I was like, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah. And a lot of people pronounce it as Pippi.
Okay, right.
I think it's funnier to say Pee-Pee.
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 Pippi.
Yeah, and they don't. That's not what they call it. They actually released an actual like stuffed version that you could buy for like one of their merch drops, and they called it
pink, some shit that
pink,
we are not going to
something in Korean, and I prefer to call it pee-pee. And there was in a Chan's room, somebody was like, "Hey, what do you think about international stays calling it pee-pee?" And he was like, "Calling it pee-pee," and he was like, "What?"
He didn't know.
What? No. Okay. He acted as if he didn't know. He knew. Okay, this man watches all of the stay content.
Yeah.
Everybody was calling it pee-pee or Pippi. Like, he knew. Okay, like, come on. He was teasing us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what were you able to get any sense of what this album's like themes might be? What kind of, because like they were like playing beer pong and wearing leather.
A lot happened. There was nothing really that I could track. If that was trying to tell me any kind of story, I'm just gonna refer back to my "So You Think You Can Dance" days and say I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be, but it's all right.
I think that as we move through the album, you'll be like, oh, I see where this comes, especially with Pee-Pee.
With people,
and if you want to find more out about that, we should go ahead and move on to the title track, which is called Case 143.
Should we open this bad boy?
You want to open it before we listen to a single song?
I feel like in past episodes,
We
not
have done it.
recently,
I mean,
but
like-
like early days, we were just
Yeah.
like, it's the beginning of the episode. Let's fucking open it.
We
you
can
know?
do it. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Let's fucking do it.
Now you can be in the room with me while you see how I fumble about and try and get. Hey, this time it's like torn on the back. I made sure it was like sealed up all around because I got mine from Target and I didn't want it to be missing the PCs. But like, this is the first time that I actually saw it in Target. So, like, even when it on the release date, they didn't have it in stock, which is like a big issue that like Stay is still mad about, and they never did a restock. And then somebody tweeted out pictures, who's I assume they are like an employee at Target, of just boxes and boxes of Maxident albums at Target that just never got put out and were just in the back stock and just were sitting there, and now it's like out of print. And other albums that came out before Maxident are not out of print by like other artists. So everybody's like, I know I just told you like, hey, we got our own like record company in the US so that we got on the Billboard, and then they immediately fumbled the fucking ball. Like,
Cool.
yeah, really really cool.
Good for them.
Real
What is
cool
this?
time.
Oh, there's where the CD is.
Yeah, okay. Oh boy.
So all of this stuff is on the left side.
Well, it is. Yeah.
They
You
got
gotta
a
look in there.
lot of pictures of the boys.
Oh, you might get a sense for what it might the theme might be is if you pull out the little blue envelope.
Little blue envelope.
Yeah, do you have a little blue envelope in there? Or a little yeah, you should, right?
I don't know. A little blue envelope.
Dude, you don't have it. You don't have an envelope?
I don't have
I
a
got an
little blue
envelope.
envelope.
I didn't think this was like a Target
I have this
exclusive.
little pink envelope in the back.
Oh,
I don't have a little
interesting.
blue
You
envelope.
don't have a little blue envelope.
Let me see. Maybe it's underneath one of these things. No. I have a very big photo card.
Yeah, who's in your very big photo card?
Felix.
I have Bangchan Yang.
Oh, it's a mini album.
When they brought out like all the initial food, we went to have Korean barbecue and they brought out the food out and the waitress was like, yeah, these are all like, she was trying to tell us what the things are, and then she just like stopped midway through describing them and then just was like, they're banchan, and I was like, okay, I know that. And then also it just immediately made me think of Felix because they had an interview where they asked him like what his favorite like one of those is, like the pangchang.
Yeah.
And he was like Bangchan Hyung, and people were like what is it? They were like, what's your favorite pangchan to eat? And he was like Bangchan Hyung, and like everybody goes like, huh? Like anyway, so I say that all the time and it happened in my mind when we were sitting there.
All right. I think I know.
Yeah, but Bangchan is a great side dish. Yeah, you know who you got?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have Han and In. I'll pass these over to you, and you can tell me if I have a keen eye these days.
That is Han.
Are you struggling with?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it because I'm like 90% sure this is Lino. So
really,
yeah, but
Well,
he's got kind of fuzzy hair.
I
which
mix
is an
those two
interesting
up pretty
style,
often. I think so.
I like that. But especially because we got the same album version. We got the T Crush version.
I wonder why I didn't get a blue envelope then.
Mine was from. But I also have, and Jeanette will be excited about this. I also got a Lino, but he's in a different outfit and pose. So
maybe I did get In then.
I don't know. There must be just a shitload of poses here.
What is this?
No, that you
know what
didn't
this
get.
is?
That is a sticker.
Little
with one of
drug
their-
bag.
Yeah, a little drug bag that's got a sticker in there,
Yeah.
and it's like it's got texture on it. Jeanette was going to come barging in here. Who is this? No, I think it's Lino.
Yeah, Jeanette.
It's Lino. I
Jeanette,
can tell from the
can
nose.
you come in here and
It's
verify?
not Ian. And I'm telling you it's Lino, but like, anyway. All right.
All right.
I got Ian doing the heart pose and the kissy face, which is so cute.
Who is this?
That's Lena.
I
it
said,
Lino? Okay.
right? It's
All right.
Lino.
Well, I don't know. I guess they look similar to me because that's not the first time that I've
Here's
mixed
the
up Ian and Lino.
The confusion-
This is how there's no there. Yeah,
The confusion is I got this one.
Hand me, give.
This is our third one of these.
It's our third one.
We have 3 of these Linos
Yes.
doing the selfie pose. Wow. Okay, we have a lot of those. We already have this IN too, don't we?
No, we don't.
We don't. We got a new one, baby. Woo!
Well, the other 2 versions of these are signed.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
we got the signed copies.
While we're here,
And then this is the exclusive, which is also Lino, and look at him with that jacket.
God.
We don't have that one.
We also got a bunch of
We got the Bangchan like oversized
Well,
card.
what
Yeah.
sticker did we get?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, let me open the sticker. Hold
I'm
on.
not going to open the sticker. I want it to be intact, and then I'll get home and put it somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
Well, if you, it still has like on a thing.
Yeah, it's on like a paper.
Yeah, I know.
You can't
But
see
it's in the
it.
little
It looks
baggie
like-
right now.
It looks like Changmin.
I
Nice.
think it might be. It's hard to tell through this paper, but yeah, I'm thinking. Does it
It's hard to
say?
tell.
I got Agipan.
Ian. It's hard to tell.
It's either Changbin or
'Cause, like,
or Bangchan.
It looks like
I'm always
the
getting
outline of
Lino,
Changbin from like.
All right,
which I'm happy
it.
about.
I'll-
Like, you know,
I'll open it.
I want Jeanette to be able to enjoy these boys. Oh, let me
No, it's Bangchan. It's hard to tell what it's just from
I'm gonna
the.
pull out
Bangchan.
my other one.
Yeah, under the paper, it's like it's weird. Wait, it's 4
Mhm.
stickers, or it's
Yes.
3 stickers.
Inside this was a is a postcard from Bangchan that says, "From Bangchan, can I be your boyfriend to stay? Number 143." It says that at the bottom. If you want to take a look at that, go ahead. And it also has a Polaroid of Bangchan, and it looks so good.
That's a little parasocial.
Look,
for me.
it's a little parasocial for you.
Yeah,
Well, you're a little paranormal for me. Okay, Mr. Ghost.
All right.
Can I put these in that thing now?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. Although, why don't you? Yeah, I'll put it on you. You go take all of the stuff and go also take pictures of it. Oh, there's also a giant fold out poster. I don't know if you got. Did you get this too?
I don't think so.
This Target version must be like one of the early ones.
I didn't get a lot in
You
this.
must have gotten like a pre-sale version.
Or you got a Korean version. Tom got a Korean version because yeah.
Well,
and maybe
on the
that
back
just
it
came with
says
different inserts.
printed in Korea.
Oh, there you go. Although this one may say printed in Korea. Let me take a look. Let me flip it over. Mine also says printed in Korea, so don't worry about it. Okay. You
Well,
take
whatever.
this.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Since
Snap
we're
some
on
pictures.
since we're on cards though,
Oh, okay.
I thought we might play a little game here, which is
You want to play a
I
visual
have-
game on a podcast?
I have
that's audio.
every single card that I have accumulated over the years, and every single time we, acquire new cards, we go through me trying to figure out who's on them.
Right.
But now, I wonder if I can, how well I do at identifying the members.
Mhm.
Rapid fire
Rapid fire.
on all of them. Obviously, this one's Han and this one's Lino, apparently.
Rapid
Right.
fire.
So
How are we gonna do that? I have an idea
you
of
gotta
how
come
we
over
can.
here. We gotta share this mic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm scooting this over.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna scoot this, and then I'm just gonna look at him like this. Can you?
Right. Okay. I'm trying to think about how this could be fun for people who are listening and
Oh,
listening
okay.
along, because
So
they're
if-
not gonna know what
Yeah.
what it is.
Well, if I get my phone and I put it on something, then I can have it look down. I can stream
Mm-hmm.
my camera down onto. Oh, but camera, there can only be 25 or what was it?
Yeah,
there's
20
there's like
there's
a
a limit,
number of
25
viewers
limit
that
if
can
somebody's live
participate.
streaming,
So
yeah.
how many people are in here right now, and how many? I don't know.
Let's worry about that later, and let's listen to Case 143.
Do it on Twitch.
Yeah.
Do it on Twitch later. Okay. Well, all right. We'll do it when I'm home, I guess, because then
Yeah,
I
we
can-
don't have to- well, yeah, we'll figure out a way. But I just, we already recorded 3 hours yesterday. I don't want.
yeah, just eat up all of our time. Okay. All right.
You gotta
Let
kick
me
Oni out.
scoot-
I'll kick him out. Bye, cat. All right, let's listen to Case 143. Are we ready? Here you go, Tom. Hope your body's ready. Pay close attention. This is important.
I'ma let you know, and I'm just gonna go. Yeah, 난 너에게로 지금
All right, Tom, that's case 143. What'd you think?
Banger.
Banger. Fucking banger.
Can you play a little bit of the beginning again?
Yeah, I can take it all the way back. Yep. Is there something at the beginning you noticed that you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Get ready to hit pause.
Okay, I'm ready.
Like, in just a moment. Like, right here.
Okay, what's up?
That's the shining carpet.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Thank you for noticing.
Literally.
Whoa, what
okay.
a, what a sharp eye.
You saw me on my phone, and I was like, literally. That's
you were googling like the shining carpet.
I was like, that's the shining, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is. It really is.
Okay.
So yeah, that's great. And actually, there's another nod to it. I'm sure that you saw if you watch Han and Lino at the beginning. What's he looking through? A chopped open door, and then Lino even pops through and gives crazy eyes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty good. Well, like, did you enjoy it? I mean, it's a banger, but like, yeah.
Well, I'm banger.
Absolutely, yeah, right. Tom loves bangers, so
no,
if it's a banger,
no more words necessary.
No, yeah, right. Now, it's a little bit of a departure from like what we've been getting, like fuck the haters, be yourself. Now it's 143, I love you. So this is like Stray Kids boyfriend era. So
okay. What's the 143? Is there?
Oh, so it's a code. It's an old cell phone code or pager code.
Okay.
It's 1 I for love, and then 3 you. It's the letter, the count of the letters.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying 1 4 3 I love you.
ILY.
Right. That's I mean. Basically what they're saying. I mean, like now in text you would say
ILU. Yeah.
But yep.
Is that it?
So
yeah, either way, whatever.
In the actual video, if you're like paying attention to like, there's two sides basically, and the idea is that like in the story, this is my interpretation, right? In the story, they are falling in love with someone, like madly in love, and want to like blurt it out. But they've been hurt before, and so they have this like built-in defense. So it's literally like a love crime scene at the beginning, and then the police come in, the other group of also stray kids, and are trying to like to put up the walls to stop it from happening.
Right.
And eventually they pull the plug, while the happy-go-lucky in love boys are all like thinking about it. They like pull the plug, and then that's when Sungmin comes back. He goes, no, take it back, rewind it, and then it goes into the part where Bang Chan's literally singing like, no, I'm going to let you know.
Yeah.
And they plug the plug back in, and they're like, I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna take down my walls and not fight this and actually say 143 I love you. So yeah, it's good. I love it. It's such a good song. I have found myself multiple times around you being like, doo, 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 doo. And I'm like, fuck. I immediately was like, God damn it.
Well, I said this at dinner, right? I said this at dinner, and I'm gonna have to keep saying it because it literally everything can be said,
right?
Or put in front of me,
right?
That is a spoiler, and I will have no idea. In fact, I took it a step further today, and I said, whatever you think is going to spoil me, you can say it, and I'll have no idea that it's a spoiler,
right?
And even more so, you can say things that aren't spoilers, and I might not even know what you're fucking talking about,
right.
So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, what Jeanette had said at dinner wasn't like that big a spoiler, especially because we'd already decided we were going to open this tonight.
Yeah.
And she just instead of calling it Maxident, she called it Case 143. She was like, "Oh yeah, we're going to do Case 143 tonight," when she meant like listen to the song, but like you knew the term Maxident, but you didn't know the title track. So
yeah.
that was the only like, and I was like, yeah. So that's Case 143. It's like it's a jam. This is the one that I was talking about where there is a performance video where they're actually oh shit, Tom's opening a Truly. This madman. Where there's a performance video where the person got the video from their like their doorbell camera and stuff like that. So
yeah.
We'll be that's the last thing I have scheduled for us to watch. But we have to move to the second track on the album, which is called Chill. So we're going to chill.
Oh, no. It's called Chill. That makes me think immediately that it's going to be either a ballad or a bop.
They can't all be bangers, Tom.
Well, they should be. You know?
No, you got to have some variety. You got to cater to all. Look, the whole point of the Malataste genre, pioneered by Stray Kids, is that they will provide sounds that will suit every palate, right? That is why they made this as a thing. So they are going to make songs on every album that fit all different kinds of things that people like.
Yeah. But you know, for the longest time,
pops and bangers.
For the longest time, and probably even still to this day, I would say my favorite artist of all time is Pendulum.
Right, and
the reason
bangers.
for that is because every single one of their songs is a fucking banger, and I will listen to it regardless. You know, like I can't think of any other artist that fits that criteria. Even Cleopatra, they have a shitload of bangers, but
are they pop artists?
Who?
These two?
Pendulum?
Yeah.
Drum and bass.
Okay, so like,
which is
like
banger
that's banger territory, right? Like, so like, where like this is a pop group, right? Like
they also do the same guys from Pendulum are also Knife Party, which is a dubstep group.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
And Knife Party, they've got some bangers, but they have some songs that I'm not really into. But I mean, like, as far as I know that because they're pop, they have a wide variety of different things. But I'm just saying, like, no other artist, I feel like, can scratch the itch of I will listen to every single one of their songs when it comes on. No other artist does that.
No,
for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's shocking.
Except for maybe Daft Punk, but not all their songs are bangers. Some of them are bops. You know,
I feel like there's a lot of artists that I have no skips for. I mean, Stray Kids is one of them.
Yeah.
But like Micah Relocate, which is now a defunct band that no longer exists. No Such Thing, which also a now defunct band that no longer exists. And so the first two albums from Hawthorne Heights, incredible, love them.
Sure. Some albums are no skips, but an entire discography.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. All right. Well, that is harder to achieve, but I think everybody has their preferences. But like, I don't know.
Well, music is preference, right?
Let's. It's true. Let's hear it. Let's find out what you think of Chill, and then we'll make our choices here. Will it be a ballad, a bop, or a banger? All right, Tom, that's Chill. What'd you think?
I'm going to call that a bopper.
A bopper?
Which is like a bop that's like teetering on the edge of being a banger, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's good. It's a good song. It's a breakup song, which I like, which is an interesting choice to follow up the like love song where you're like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw myself into love. And the very next song is, you know what? Like, let's cool down our frustrations by burning up our past and we'll have no regrets about that. It's like, oh, shit. I think Paige was in chat and was like, hey, have Tom guess who wrote this song. Yeah. Do you have any idea? You know who the writers are, right? It's like, it's going to be one of the members of Three Racha, right? One would assume.
Yeah, sure. Let's say Chungbean.
And the real answer is
Chungbean.
Han, of course.
Okay.
Because he's a sad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it happens. He's a sad boy.
I wonder if it's Han.
I can't tell if it's Han or not, but I think it might be Han. And I think the other thing that really gives it away, especially coming off of Ordinary, is that it's a song that's like a sad song about like being sad and sad things, but it's like a bop. Like,
yeah,
if you didn't have the lyrics up, you'd be like, all right, this is
They've
good.
done that. They've done that before, also.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Secret was like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silent crying.
Oh, we're ridiculous.
Sorry, I love you. Just
the one that
me
I
and-
said was like it's like a I think it was the ballad, right? I don't know. I don't know. I remember we mentioned that on a previous song. Maybe it was Secret Secret. I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I hear Secret Secret, you know what I think?
What?
Not Stray Kids.
Do you think of is it Styx?
I'm pretty sure it is Styx, yeah.
It's from Mr. Roboto.
Yeah.
Secret, secret. I got a secret. Mhm.
Yeah.
I've been hiding under my skin. Anyway, I'm a huge fan of Styx.
Yeah.
I know people probably find that to be weird because they're an old band when I was a kid, but I am, and I've seen them.
I mean,
I've seen them like 7 or 8 times, and Jeanette and I have seen them at least like 4 times together, I think.
yeah. I think sometimes
least.
I don't know. It feels weird to say now because, like, you know, I'm like in my 30s now, but
Right.
I remember even growing up how like sometimes like my aunts or even my grandparents would be like, you have really good taste in music, because I'd listen to like the things that my dad would listen to,
Right,
like classic rock, you know. So like I'm into like really old bands, you
Right.
know,
Mhm.
that maybe kids my age, you know,
Right.
aren't typically into, but I'm
Right.
like, I don't think that's unusual.
I don't think it's unusual. I mean, my kids are growing up with my music taste, although like
yeah.
you know, like Logan when he was younger, and now it's not so much just because we haven't been listening to it because it's all Stray Kids all the time. But like, he used to. I have like a video of him where we were listening to Rats, and he was singing the Rats part.
Right.
Adorable,
Yeah.
so cute. By Ghost.
Yeah, and I was wearing one of my Ghost t-shirts.
Yeah, you sure were.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Mhm. Now, Tom, what would you do if I told you that I quoted the name of this song to you in a previous episode, and you were like, "What? What are you saying?"
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
And so this song's called "Give Me Your TMI," and I don't know if you remember me saying like, "Oh, you're gonna give him your TMI?" Like I said it like literally straight to you, but anyway,
I'm sure, but that's not an unusual thing to say to somebody.
I guess not, but it would be for me to say to you. Anyway,
sometimes I feel like sometimes I've said some things, and you're like, okay,
so
you know,
yeah, right. Well, right. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm a dad now, so
Yeah.
you know, it's like, but so this song, there's a teaser for it, and there's like an EDM heavy part of it. So you're gonna like that.
I'm
And
intrigued.
And in the teaser, they stripped out the vocals. It's just the music track, right? And people started posting it, and there's like a song that the like Five Nights at Freddy's fandom is like super into or whatever.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's. I found the game. I tried to play the first one or watch someone play it. It was boring. I don't care.
Yeah.
But the fandom like is really into this like music or whatever, or this song. I have no idea. I really didn't understand the whole deal, but they were like, this sounds like this song, and we love that. And so like there were a lot of people who were like really stoked for that. And then the song came out, and they were like, that part wasn't even in the song. And I'm like, it was in the song. It's just behind the vocal track. Like you can hear it. It's in there.
I see.
This one has them EDMs that tickle my brain the right way, so
It's good.
It's good, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's called "Give Me Your TMI" because like everything on this is good. It's good.
All right.
And yeah, you're gonna give your TMI. All right.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Get the TMI.
Give me your TMI. 더 궁금해져. Yeah, I just wanna know. 궁금한 이 story.
All right, Tom. That's give me your TMI. What'd you think of that one?
Banger.
Banger! We got banger, everybody. Yes, give me your TMI. This one is all about like wanting to just keep asking questions to learn more about the person because you're so enamored with them, and it doesn't matter what they tell you, what their interests are. You just want to know. So yeah, it's good. Love it. Love the song. I pointed to the screen so that you would have, and this is something that we can't do like when we're recording far apart from each other. That I was like, I was saying like, this is the part. This is like the part about the EDM that like was in the trailer.
Right.
And look, good part. I think it's great. Like it's so good. Yeah. So Yeah. Give me your TMI indeed.
I think. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can connect with those, with the meaning behind those lyrics.
Very good. Yes. I'm just listening.
Oh, you just did like this weird thing.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't look at me.
Okay.
I'm Michelle now. Don't look at me.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Don't look at me.
And
I'm shy now. I need to warm up.
Makes me look directly at you. You know? Should we flip this around and then I'll look at the wall?
No, just don't judge me for moving closer to my microphone.
Okay, sorry. Jeez.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Are we gonna rewatch the intro? You want to watch the intro for the song, like the one that didn't have the vocal track on it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little bit. But I kind of want to keep the order going. I want to keep it, flowing through the album order. So maybe we'll do it at the end.
Let's go to the next song.
Next song.
Let's go into album order and then we can mix it up at the end.
I'll tell you what, Tom. This is the last new 8-member song on the album.
Okay.
This is a mini album, right?
Right.
But there are 3 different subunits songs, and this is truly subunit songs. Like we're getting a 3-Racha song. Truly, we're getting not sponsored. We're getting a 3-Racha song. We're getting a dance Racha song, and we're getting a vocal Racha song. So it's gonna be good. But before that, we have my kids' favorite song off this album, which is Super Bored.
Okay.
And it's just a lot of fun. So I'm really excited for you to hear it.
Is it like a mega pop?
You'll find out.
Okay.
All right, Tom, that's Super Bored. What do we think?
Banger.
Yes, there's so many bangers on this album.
I know, it's crazy.
It's such a good song. I like, it's like silly and very like, a lot of it reminds me of like specifically, and you can actually listen to these bonus episodes now. We did a bonus episode recording with me and Jeanette in here, and we listened to the entire album through with people in chat and stuff, like when the album came out, live when it came out. And I just remember just feeling like this song was so magical and silly and fun with all the news and everything. Like
did you see the GIF that I sent to?
I saw that it was Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, when he's like, Mew. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but then like every time I heard it, I'm just like picturing that in my head. So
good. Oh my god. Oh, it's real good, and the kids love it because they like going Nyum. Both the kids will do it. If we maybe we'll try and get them to do it tomorrow. I don't know, but it's good. I love it. Nyum. Yeah. Would you like to know what the next song is?
I'm sure I'll find out. So
the next song is the song by 3-Racha.
Okay,
it is called 3-Racha.
Okay, right. So I knew this was gonna happen. I forgot about it until just now, right?
My boy spitting facts, they locked and loaded. Still on the grind, you better watch out for the brothers. Masterminds the perfect trio, bound by blood. Musketeers are making music, all for all and all for one.
So, 3-Racha. What do you think of that?
Banger.
Oh god, our boys are boasting and they own it, and I love it. It's just like they have earned the confidence, and to be able to put out a song that's like this, that's actually bragging about what they have and what they're able to do.
I heard you spoil this earlier. It's not really a spoiler though, because I've heard it. We watched it on the Chan's room, but earlier.
Oh, why you mad, bruh?
Yeah.
I did say that.
You like screamed it out.
I screamed it, and then I literally looked at Jeanette and I was like, shit.
Yeah.
But he said it in a Chan's room.
Yeah.
That was a spoiler. Like he was talking about Tortoise and the Hare. He was like, and if you don't like it, you mad, bruh?
Yeah.
You mad? Like, so, and then he played the entire song. Like he let the whole thing run.
Mm-hmm.
So Chan does this to us all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna like say something, and then 6 months later you're gonna be like, God damn it, he did it again. So it's pretty great. I love that. And yeah, Tortoise in the Hair is really good. I mean, he spoils so much. Yeah, it's really great. Yeah, I see here. So Get Spotlight, which is like the opening line, was like an opening line to a Three Racha song. And I believe that they said it was like the catchphrase for Three Racha. They would say Three Racha, Get Spotlight. And,
okay.
You know, so. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the Three Racha thing, right? Earlier today, when we were driving around, you played Heyday.
Yeah.
Right, in the car. And I was like, oh right, I need to add Heyday to my playlist.
Uh-huh.
And so I searched for it on Spotify, and it came up because it's not a Stray Kids song, right?
Right,
it's
it's
a
Three
Three
Racha.
Racha song.
Yeah.
And so one of the results was all Three Racha songs on Spotify, and I was like, okay, it's going to be on that.
Right.
There can't be too many. So I clicked on that, and I saw a song called Three Racha, and it said song Three Racha, and I was like, there's not a song. Oh, right. Okay.
You don't know all the songs yet. Yeah, that's funny actually, because we were talking like right before we started recording, and Tom was like, so like after this, like there's no new music, right? And I was like, well, unfortunately for you, these men can't stop releasing music. Yeah. So unfortunately,
well, there's no new albums.
There's no new albums.
Okay, so we're caught up on albums. What do you mean? So, what does that mean?
That means that the songs they released, they announced after, right? Like, so you remember we got the fan club membership.
Yeah.
So they announced the benefits like after like the period was like open, or like what you get in like the membership kit. And one of the things is a physical copy of
the next
said
album
music that they released.
Oh, okay, I see. Right.
Which came out very recently, actually. So
okay.
That's why, like, if we were talking like last week, then
I'd be caught up.
You'd be caught up.
Okay, I see.
So
interesting.
Whoops. It's fine. We haven't gotten ours, but we get it. We get it on Tuesday, I think. Tuesday, which will be way before this is released. But
yeah, we're. I thought. Well, we were behind in being ahead.
Yeah.
Early, like recently, just because the schedule's been crazy. But
yeah,
what came out today? 78. Right, 78 came out today.
We have 79,
which means
80, and we're recording 81 right now.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Man, my file's gonna be fucked up. The next time we record, when I'm at home,
yeah, you're not gonna
be like, "Where's 80 and 81?" You know, but
well, it's all right.
No clapping over here.
No clapping. No, the clap is unnecessary. But what is necessary is taste, because when the teaser came out, I was like, we were all talking in Discord in the secrets chat, and I'm just like, I'm not prepared for the person I'm going to become when this releases, because like through the Dance Racha Wow is like one of my favorite songs, and I just knew that like doesn't matter, like when they announced that this was a thing that existed, and I was like, doesn't matter, I don't need to hear any teaser, I know it's going to be one of my top songs on the album. And I would hate to see like a list of like how many times I've listened to each track, because I know that I've listened to Taste a shitload of times. So I just like Dance Racha. I don't know what it is, so let's listen to it
real quick though.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know why I'm just so intrigued by this right now, but what is this thing that you have on your wall, the navigable waterways?
What do you mean?
What
do you mean? Of what? What does it say?
What? I can't read the under part. It's too far away from.
It says navigable waterways, England and Wales.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. Don't explain any further. I understand now.
I also have this. Hold on, let me pull this out here.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. I got you. Oh, one of the fucking old school maps that you would buy at a gas station and then fucking have to fold out. Yeah.
It's got the entire canal network in
Of
England.
inland waterways. Yeah.
There you go.
For when Phil and Jeanette,
map of Great Britain.
Yeah, for when Logan and Michelle move out and Phil and Jeanette retire on a narrow boat.
We'll be living life 3 miles an hour at a time. Yeah,
hell yeah,
it's gonna be good. With all of our, it's just gonna be us and Stray Kids albums. That's it.
Yeah,
and some microphones, probably. I'd assume,
of course.
All right, let's listen to Taste. Boop.
Just look at me, baby, day and night.
All right, Tom. That's Taste. What do you think?
Okay. What was the second song on the album called?
It's called Chill.
Chill.
Mm-hmm.
Chill was, what did I say? It's a bopper, right? Because it's like
yeah.
a bop that's like almost a banger.
Right.
What is it when something is both a bop and a banger at the same time? Not like it doesn't know which one it wants to be, but that it is truly both. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess I got to come up with a whole new. This apparently is a spectrum, and I thought I had it in my mind that it was bangers, bops, and ballads, but no, this is it is there's a large
the
gray
spectrum
area.
between bop and banger is vast. It's pretty surprising. So anyway, that song's about fucking.
It's a banger bop for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna make it on my bangers playlist, but I do want to listen to it more often than other songs.
There were many times where I was at the office, walking around in the office building and sitting at my desk and going to get lunch and stuff with my headphones in, and I'm like listening to these men on repeat whisper, "Kiss me," and like, let me tell you, whew, it's this song is so good. Also, you may have seen me shake my head during part of it. All right,
during parts of it, plural.
There's 2 parts.
There were a few where you were
twice. Yeah. Well, I don't even mean that. I mean like this.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a part of it where they say, according to the lyrics, the official lyrics, "Don't make me bad, I'm addicted to you." Okay. The actual lyric, which you can hear with your fucking ears, is beg. He's saying beg. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to accept that "bad, addicted to you" might be a phrase that you might use, but "don't make me bad." Come on, "don't make me beg" is what he's saying. You can hear the G, it's in there, okay? And this is just them trying to skirt the rules at JYP Entertainment and just say like, no, it says bad. It's not beg, but it's beg, okay? I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
It's beg. It's what he's saying. It's what I say every time I sing along to it. It's beg, okay?
Yeah, right.
Yep. It's true. I'm going to jump back to it. There it is. It's right after this part. Yeah, it's beg. God damn it. You can hear the G. You can hear the G. The G is definitely in there. That time.
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me go back. All right. All right, let's go back.
Okay. All right, it's
further.
beg and then bad in the way that I'm hearing it.
That's what I said. Like I'm willing to accept that as the official canon lyric is that the first one is beg because it's don't make me beg. I'm bad addicted to you.
Right, yeah.
And I think that is a sexier line. It's a better line. And I think it's the line that they wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not allowed by JYP Entertainment to say, don't make me beg on their track.
They can't say don't make me beg.
They can't. They're not supposed to curse at all.
Begging is not, it's a little.
It's like sexy. It's like very sexy.
Right.
It's like, and like, you know, like JYP himself, the man, goes and preaches on Sundays sometimes, like,
but he also has a song about checking out girls' asses in the gym.
Correct.
So
yes, that's also
what a
true.
fucking hypocrite he is.
Yes. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But he's playing a character in that, you see,
Sure.
according to him.
Well, are they not playing a character?
Which I will point out. Okay. All right. Look, I'm not saying that I am. When I see the girl groups from JYP, I am only focusing on one part of their body. But if you look at, you know, he's got a song about like liking big asses on women, and you look at the girls in the girl groups that JYP has, I'm just saying there's no coincidence there,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, I'll say, like, after we recorded our Ordinary episode, and I was like, we were watching these lyric videos, and I would like be like, oh yeah, so that person said that part, and then I remembered like after we finished recording, like, wait a minute, that's not right, and none of these things. So I've decided, like, I can't talk about who sings what parts according to what's in a lyric video because they're wrong. And also at the beginning of one of these, they just had a completely wrong word that like threw me off for at least a few seconds, where I was like, no, I got to get back to listening to the song because the subtitles that they had for it were wrong. But you know, yeah. Anyway, it's beg. That's all I'm saying. It's beg.
Sure.
And it is hot. I mean,
they did something similar like that in Kingdom, right? Where they said,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was Kingdom, where they said that the lyrics were something, but it was like
Bangchan said shit,
right?
Yeah, during the Mayfly performance, the rap. Yeah. But he used a Korean word that worked as a good, one to put in there. Yeah, loophole. Yeah. A lot of that. And like, look, JYP's no stranger to loopholes. Like, that's, you know, that his whole thing with the plastic pants is because like on TV you weren't allowed to like show your legs, but you could like have pants, you know, as long as you had pants, like that was the restrict, you know. So anyway,
whatever. Yeah, JYP, I don't know.
He's just getting his groove back.
I think it's hypocritical of him to if he's the one that makes this like a true rule, or if it's just something he's enforcing because of some marketing, you know, thing. Because he himself told the boys in one of their meetings with them when they were like having lunch or something, he was like, I started doing this because I wanted to meet a wife, you know, like, right. So like his whole purpose for was like being in this business is like, to be attractive and to, you know, do stuff like that. So it's like, well, then why wouldn't you let your boys, you know, be them sexy selves, you know?
I mean, he is, you know, within a certain limit, you know, so, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's whatever. I do want to, like, I feel like there's no better time to talk about this since we're talking about JYP, to mention that he had a comeback recently, and it was like, it's this "Gotta Get My Groove Back" song. Gotta get my groove back. And honestly, it sounds just like one of his other songs, so I was just like, oh, okay, and I like turned it off like halfway through. No offense, JYP, if you ever listen to this, sorry, it's just, it's whatever. But the best thing to come out of his comeback was that like he put up like a video on TikTok like showing how to like do his like dance, like where you like move your hips to the side. Also, everybody making fun of it because all the JYP artists did the trend because and people like were making like memes of like on the other side of the camera filming them is like JYP Entertainment with a gun. Like,
yeah, right.
You know, making them do this dance. And then, but he put up an instructional video being like, yeah, you want to do this and pay attention to these parts. And then like a few people after the trend, he tried to start the trend, like tried it, like did the dance. And then he commented and was like, oh, thanks for trying it. I think that you should go and refer to the video because like it will give some specifics to help you do this dance properly.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what an asshole.
Yeah. Jesus
people,
Christ.
what are you doing? Like,
You're
I know
not-
he's the guy that's like,
yeah, but this isn't a fucking survival show.
I
It's
know,
TikTok.
I know. It was
Yeah.
so fucked up. I was like, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. What a
Jesus.
fucking asshole.
Why I wonder why he did that. The only reason I can think that he would even do that to like put something out there that's like, here's how you do this dance is because I remember years ago
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Psy on some American talk show
Yeah.
where they were like, show us how to do the dance,
Right.
with the fucking
Yeah.
and I'm just like, what? That's not like special, like what do you mean? There's nothing special about doing this.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this is like a hot topic for people to want Psy to show them how to fucking act like he's riding a horse or something like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
But,
I
hey.
I saw Ellen do it. He did
right,
it on
yeah.
Ellen.
Ellen, right. Ugh, but
I know. It's pretty funny. Do you know that there is, I don't know if it's like a long running series, but there's like a series of videos on YouTube where it's like a conversation between JYP and Psy.
Really?
Yeah. So
I
because they're both
don't-
like old school in
Right.
in the music industry in Korea. So I think Jeanette and I watched like one of them or two of them like when we finished or around when we were watching the Neezy project, the Neeju survival show. And just because we were like interested, we're like, who is this guy? And then when we searched JYP on YouTube, like the videos popped up and we're like, oh, okay. We know Psy because we're
Yeah,
old, right?
Naturally.
Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. They were just being silly and having a conversation. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's not the last song on this album. We still got Vocal Racha to like lead us out smiling.
Yeah.
And I think that they're gonna do that with their song Can't Stop.
Okay.
So let's listen to it. All right, Tom. We got Can't Stop. What do you think, Vocal Racha?
Okay, there's only one way that I can think of describing this song.
Yeah.
I think that if this song were in English, or if this an American band had written and performed this song, it would be the opening to a teen summer movie about an upper middle class white girl who has to struggle in life. Like,
Is this a Netflix original?
that's what this song is.
No, I agree. I think that's right, but it's very pleasant. Like I love like, and the story in the song is about like being awkward because you're so in love with someone and then realizing you need to confess that love to them, which is a very cute concept.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing. I don't have anything against the song. I just like when I listen to the song, that's the
what you
vibe
hear.
I
Yeah,
get.
yeah. No, I agree. I think that's a fair assessment. I don't think that's a negative. Really good, really cute. So Tom had asked while we were watching that, and he was like, "So wait, we're not going to see the full performance of Taste?" And so he asks, I provide. So we're gonna watch the fan cam of them performing Taste on stage. So yeah, here we go.
A few moments later.
All right, that's the performance video. Pretty good.
Yeah.
You like the choreo?
Yeah.
pretty great. I mean, it was already pretty iconic,
Right.
just even in the music video, but it's cool to see all the other parts actually choreographed. And the fact that they were doing this while they were on tour in the US, just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
Here, I'll click on this so you can see it. Whoop. This is the tweet heard round the world of the camera footage
Oh, wow.
from a doorbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder how do they get those streets? Do they like, I guess they got to go around door to door and be like, hey.
Well, I think they have to get like permits and
Right.
stuff. Like they're probably planning this well ahead. But
I wonder if it's just a city permit though, or if like homeowners have to agree to it as well.
it's got to be through the city. I don't think the homeowners have to agree to it as long as they have like a way out.
Yeah.
Like, and they're not blocking the driveways and stuff.
Right.
Like, I don't think there's anything illegal. The streets belong to the city. you
Right.
know? I'm sure that there are plenty of neighborhoods that have private drives in LA, but
Yeah.
you know, that's not this one. Yeah, it was pretty fun, pretty funny, pretty great. Yeah. All in all, Maxident, good album. Bunch of bangers in there.
A lot of bangers.
A lot of bangers. And they're, you know, a lot of songs I think are going to go on Skiz Picks. I think that Tom Skiz Picks
They're going on
growing.
Skiz Picks, but they're also going on Skiz Bangers.
Skiz Bangers. Right, of
Yeah.
course. Skiz Bangers and Mash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There is an album intro for this. However, it is 27 minutes long.
That's unnecessary for us, I think, at this point, since we've already done it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna not watch it, at least not today, because like you know, and you know, like ATEEZ is about to have a comeback, and their album is dropping soon, so we want to make sure that those state teenies get to enjoy that. So you know, it's gonna be good for them. Me, on the other hand, I was just expressing to Jeanette tonight. I was like, oh yeah, like people were saying that ATEEZ is having a comeback, and I was like, I never listened to the title track of their last comeback, and there's like a part of me that's like, oh well, like in the same calendar year, if I, you know, it's a competition, really.
Right.
So, and you know, I like ATEEZ. I actually like them a lot, and I wish for a Mayfly reunion, as does many people, and I hope that they do well. And win lots of awards, and you know, sell a bunch of albums, and you know, do great, right? I hope,
But not
for
better
success.
than Stray Kids.
Well, no, it's not. They can do better than Stray Kids. That's fine with me. Like if that happens, that happens. That's fine. But I don't have time to stand so many groups. So
Yeah.
I have my one, and I will stand them, and I think it's awesome that other groups exist and are good and have good music, but I just can't, you know, it's just too much. I got kids, like, you know, I don't have time for all this.
Right.
So yeah. No, it's not at all. It's not a fan war at all. I think I hope, you know, again, like it's like if ATEEZ ever happens to like totally destroy Stray Kids like records, like good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that, because like for a long time, boy groups in K-pop just were not able to find success other than BTS. So like, awesome. Like it's a good thing if other people are finding success. I rising tides, you know, raise all ships. So, you know.
Wow.
What?
So
I didn't come up with
prophetic.
that. Like that's a thing that people say.
Sure.
So, anyway, I'm tired
Yeah.
because we were up so late last night.
Yeah.
And drank so much, and I think we're just gonna call it. And thanks for coming. If you want to follow us, you can find all our links at makeastate.com, and you can join our Discord, and you can listen to the live records in Discord as we do them. It's fun. We have a good time as a chat, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, cool. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.